Hi guys, thank you so much for coming back to Bosco Motivators. And in this channel, we encourage one another. We come up with lessons of life that will inspire all of us so that we can become better people and even encourage one another. Now, today I want to talk to parents because when God gives you children, He does that with a purpose, and He gives you a responsibility that you're supposed to do. And I thank God, yes, there are other institutions that come along the way for the kid. Like, for example, we take our kids to school, we take them to primary school, high school, we take them to university. But again, the fact that we take them to all those institutions, we do have a key responsibility of making sure that we play our role. And so if the behavior of our children is really changing, or it's not good, remember each one of us has to play a part. And you as a parent, there's that part that you're supposed to play so that your child can actually be a good citizen and a person that is going to be of good future even in future. And so there are some things that they cannot actually learn in school. I mean, it's your responsibility to make sure that they learn these things. I know teachers play a very key role, but if you are a parent, you are actually a guardian, there are some things that really God expects you to do. Like, for example, things that they can be able to learn at home. For example, like just being in a position to say hi to someone, like these special words, like learning to say good morning, just saying hi to someone, good morning. Those are things that they need to learn from you. Good evening, please. I mean, that is very much important. If they want to do something, they can be please. And also words like may I, or I'm sorry, or possibly thank you very much. Those are very words that they need to learn from home. They're very simple words, but they're very key. And these are words that basically they will use in the rest of their lives, whereby they need to learn to say good morning to people. They need to learn to tell people good evening, how are you, may I, please, I'm sorry, and thank you very much. And I've met people who are adults and they can't even say I'm sorry. They cannot even say excuse me, such kind of things. And so as a parent, that is one of the responsibilities that you do have, and God expects you to do it so that you can be able to nurture our children. The other thing that they cannot actually learn from school is to be honest. I mean, you need to help your children to be honest. And again, as I share about these aspects, one of the most important thing is that you have to set an example. I mean, you have to have honest dealings so that they can be able to learn from you, and so they can be able to say for them to be honest. And so they cannot learn honesty from school. They can learn it from home. Those are the basics that you lay for them not to lie. They cannot learn from school to be correct, to be punctual, not to say bad words. I know of people that when they open their mouth, the only thing that can come out is bad words. Possibly they never had time to get to know that is really bad. So bad words. I mean, the other thing is not to show solidarity, respect friends, respect elderly people, and even teachers. Those are simple things that you can be able to teach your child at home. And they're very basic things, but I'm telling you, when they get a good foundation in such, then they'll be able to make a very good progress. The other thing they can be able to learn from home is for them to be clean. I mean, you have to help them to learn that. They can learn that from home, for them to be clean, not to speak when they have food in their mouth, a very simple thing, and eating food etiquette. I think they call it like that. I mean, they can learn from home. And when you lay these basics, I mean, that child will be a very respected person because they're very basic things. The other thing that I think we struggle with in most of the country is littering around. I mean, they take candy or sweets, and the next thing they do, they throw it anywhere. I mean, those are basic things, and those are things that I also teach my children. I mean, they should not litter anywhere. Any wasteful thing should be put in dustbin so they can learn it from you. And so as parents, those are very simple things that we can be able to teach our kids and they can be able to learn from them. So not to draw anything else. And then the other thing is for them to be organized. I mean, you can help them and just check their bedroom, help them to learn because they're young. And because they're young, they'll be able to learn. For them to be organized, it's very, very key. And also for them to take care of their own things. That is very much important. I mean, there are some kids that they don't know what to do. If they happen to go to a boarding school or in a place whereby they will not be near their parents, they lose everything. Those are things that you teach them when they're still at home. Those are basic things that you can be able to do. So teaching them to take care of their own things and also not to touch other people's things. I mean, those are very important. I mean, there are some kids, for example, they go to a different house and they're all over. They are really picking things, they're messing things here and there. And so it's very much important. Those are some things that parents, we can be able to instill to our children for their betterment. And I'm telling you, when you're old and you meet with them and they come at your place, you'll be proud of the foundation that you laid to them. Now, all those things I've not said that they cannot basically get them from school. They can, but I think when they get it from home, it's a very good basis. So as parents, one of the key things I want to encourage us is not to neglect playing our role. And I've mentioned all those things. I know in school, I mean, they'll learn mathematics, they'll learn sciences, geography, story, languages, physical educations, and again, all those other things. But then, the things that I've mentioned, they will get a good foundation if they learn them from you. I'm here to motivate you, to correct you, and we can be able to learn together. If this is your first time to meet this channel, kindly subscribe so that we can continue moving together. See you guys in the next video.